Hey guys, and happy Monday. My name is Nuri Castillo Crawford, and I am the author of a bilingual children's book titled 3,585 Miles to Be an American Girl. Uh, it's been a crazy weekend, and it's a very busy start of the week as well. If you want to get a hold of me, send me an email at 1010 publishingus@gmail.com, or you can hit me up at 470-440-0018. I'm also on social media, so you can find me on YouTube and on LinkedIn and Facebook at Nuri Castillo Crawford. We also have a 1010 Publishing Facebook page to follow all the current events, etc., about the book and publishing tips, information, etc. I'm on Instagram at 1010 Publishing, and I am on Twitter at 3,585 Miles to Be an American Girl. So, I hope that you had a great weekend. I was actually in the windy city of Chicago, and I was pretty impressed. I don't know why, but I guess I never really imagined Chicago being as diverse as it was. There were a lot of Latino people there, African American people, definitely. I saw some Asian people and definitely, different Caucasian people as well. It was just more diverse than I thought it was going to be, I guess. But it's beautiful, and I guess aside from the frigid winters, which is the primary reason I would never move there, it is very beautiful there. We got there, the weather was pretty moderate. I was able to wear like open-toed shoes and short sleeves, etc. So it was pretty nice. Got to see some landmarks, and so I was a little bit of a tourist over the weekend after we attended my son's graduation Friday. Anyway, so busy weekend. And definitely a busy week ahead of me. We usually start the session with just a few tidbits, maybe about immigration, then some publishing tidbits and writing author tidbits, and then I share with you what I'll be doing the upcoming week. So, after I visited Chicago, I looked up the Latino population there, and based on the Chicago Tribune, which was published on the 17th of October of 2017, Latinos surpassed all minorities in Chicago. So they surpassed African Americans and every other minority there. So between people from Mexico and Latin America, Latinos, Hispanics, have now become the biggest minority in Chicago area. I also read that those numbers have spread out through the suburbs as well. So very interesting. So talking about writing your book, and if you are a novice writer, I did want to give you a tidbit. When you're writing a novel, whether it's a young adult novel or just a novel, especially if it's fiction, you know how you meet people and you get to know them a little bit at a time. So you'll meet someone, of course, get their name, and then within a couple of weeks you learn that they too like to go to the soccer game or the theater, and then a couple more weeks pass, and now you know that they have some kids and their family structure, etc. Well, that's kind of like the same thing when you're writing a fiction book. You have to introduce your characters slowly, so that people will kind of feel comfortable with them and get to know them like you would get to know someone in real life. So let's say your main character is a lady named Adriana. So in the beginning, when you introduce her, you might just say, and then walks in Adriana. And then within the next few pages, in the next following chapters, you will start talking about Adriana and her pros and cons, some details about her, etc. So just like how you get to know people, allow your characters to come to life by introducing them and then sharing tidbits of details as the story progresses. All right, so hopefully that helped you out a little bit about your fictional characters in your stories. This weekend coming up is Mother's Day, so if you have not gotten your sweet mother a gift or a card, I suggest you do that like ASAP because you have less than a week. I think that you already know that my mom passed away some years ago now, and she was definitely one of the inspirational variables for my book. So Mother's Day is not always the best time of year for me, but I make the best out of it. Like I said, she inspired me to be the best that I could be, and inspired me to get this story and this book out. I named the main character of my book after my mom. Her name was Sophia. So that's that. What will I be doing coming up? The first thing I'm going to be doing on the 14th of May is visiting a school system in Florida. We're going to be celebrating some of the benchmarks that young English language learners have met this year. So I'm very excited about joining the Leon County Schools district office in celebrating these young children, and I can't wait to be there. So if you are anywhere in Florida or in South Florida, I definitely would love to visit South Florida. So if you have any contacts or if you know someone in South Florida, let me know because I would love to visit the kids there. All right, so this is definitely a short video today. I am exhausted, but I didn't want to not do it. So with that in mind, hit me up. Oh, and by the way, before I close out, I am looking for adults who migrated to this country between the ages of 8 and 12. Nothing specific, but what I do want is the adult to have remembered their transitional time into this country. So if you know an immigrant that came to this country between the ages of about 8 and about 12, let me know. I want to talk to them. 470-440-0018 and 1010, that's 1010, publishingus@gmail.com. I want to talk to them, let them send me an email. Hit me up on social media. I'm on YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn as Nuri Castillo Crawford. And I am also on Twitter at 3,585 miles to be an American girl. Instagram at 1010 Publishing. So I hope to hear from you soon, and I hope that you have an amazing week. And last but not least, shout out to all of the teachers. It is Teacher Appreciation Week. So to all the amazing teachers out there that do everything that you can to connect with your students and do the best that you can to help them succeed, and always kind of picking them up and putting them on the right track again. Kudos to you, and we're blessed to have you. Bye, guys.